Kurwa! Today I have a limited edition guitar, a special instrument. This is a Les Paul Custom Gibson, Les Paul Custom Zakk Wylde signature. These guitars are rare and even more rare on the used guitars market. So let me quickly go through the specs and then we will dive into the sounds. So this is a Les Paul Custom. So it has a mahogany body, a maple top, carved top. It has a maple neck, and the interesting part about the neck is that it's a three-piece neck in natural. It's not painted in the back, it's just lacquered with transparent lacquer. Then we have a cream headstock, but on the top the headstock is black, as you would expect from the Les Paul Custom. The painting schema is bullseye, so the most recognizable Zakk Wylde painting pattern. We have a 12-inch radius on an ebony fretboard, and everywhere around the guitar we have a binding. In the body, in the neck, in the headstock, on the back of the body. Back of the body and the sides are cream, and in the front we have the bullseye circles. And we have ebony fretboard, we have abalone block inlays, and golden hardware, the bridge, the Grover tuners, and of course for Zakk Wylde, as you would expect, we have EMGs 81 and 85 combo, so a very familiar set for knobs, 2 volume, 2 tones, and a lot of soul. Really, this guitar is everything that you would expect from a Gibson Custom, Les Paul Custom, which is a rock machine, but also it has soul. It doesn't lose soul, even though it's a signature of someone that is associated with more, gainy, metal-oriented tones. But we will see in a second that even on the clean, it's quite a nice guitar to play. So let's start with the clean chords, clean tones, and see what happens. So there's some soul. There is not only, a dull sounding active pickups. It's got something more. It has a very balanced tone. Of course, they are high output pickups. So in the neck, in the bridge, you will have to turn down drive a lot if you want a clean sound. This is more like, let's say, on the verge of a breakup. I like it, but still, you can get a usable nasal sounds in the neck. They don't sound dull or boring. In the middle, you will have even some quack. And in the bridge, if you play the chord really gently, it will be not that different from a PAF style humbucker. It will be different in the spectrum because it has very balanced mids, highs and lows. But if you don't hit it hard, it will stay controllable. If you hit it on the other side, it can go to a very punchy, very rocky tone and distort easily. And this is the thing with this guitar. It has natural compression supported by the active EMGs and a lot of great wood well put together, so you can really control it, but overall it will be very massive punchy sound. If you can handle it, it will be your great friend. So now let's go to more crunchy overdriven sounds and check the guitar. Yeah, so this one screams. In this configuration, a bit more drive, even though I'm playing Vox AC30 with mild overdrive in front of it, it tries to rock harder and harder. So a bit more distortion. This is gonna be a Marshall Plexi without any overdrive in front of it. Again, more rocky chords. Cuts, screams, still holds the clarity. Even in the setup, the neck should be tight, should not be overly muddy, so you should hear the definition of the chord. And of course, if we want to play some little it starts to get a kind of like fuzzy, even more drive here. It sings for a long time. It helps you to have active pickup, so in the bridge